and started.
Oh, you're live streaming?
Yeah, I just started.
Okay. You can stream for a little bit.
What do you mean?
It's like 10 o'clock where I am.
It's 5. It's 5, so it's 5. You got some information on that. Hey, everybody, what's up?
So, you're the one in.
Hey, everybody, don't let red catches you. You know. You will.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those I saw some.
Oh, it's a gameplay. Okay. I thought it was StreamYard.
No, it's a gameplay. It's Streamlabs. Silly.
This.
You silly.
Team messing wrong.
How you mess up Streamlab, the StreamYard? I mean, seriously, how'd you mess that up?
I wasn't thinking straight.
Women.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It is just a gameplay.
I'm doing 100. I'm doing 100.
Okay. Well, be careful of the haters. Yeah, from the haters, the dislikes.
Hey.
Be careful.
Hey, they don't care. You should just don't care. No, I got Amy Bessie on it.
I see an egg.
Cats can't win. Confirm.
Yeah, they don't. Cats hate water. That's true.
That's a true fact.
Yeah, they do hate water.
Hey, no hairs. Hey, no hairs around. That's crazy. YouTube hasn't updated from the one years. Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you, YouTube. I think the haters give up enough for spamming.
Yeah, that's they give up.
Disliking.
They update for no spamming.
It's a new rule, no spamming. If people do that, if haters do that, oh, they
YouTube will
get
ban
banned.
them. The account if they
Yeah,
do that.
Good job, YouTube.
I was like, good. Finally, how many years have we waited for this?
Good job, YouTube, putting that rule, no spamming, no hackers.
Ha! Someone from dumb people trying to hack people's accounts. That's banned.
Yeah, that's banned.
Okay.
It looks like the channel safe. I'm here.
Yeah. Yes, I say get more subscribers. That's all.
Hey, yeah, thanks to you two for that.
They should have done it in the first place. But no, it's too late to get my old channel back.
Easy. Don't worry, you'll keep my subscribers.
Yeah, how long it took me to get to that spot. Let's see one.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
I'm very blushing right now.
Spyro! I'm getting paid.
I can tell.
I.
Ouch.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's outdated.
Great.
Thanks again, Spyro.
Hiya.
This will take me hours to get 100%. Why hours, you might say? You will understand what you will understand.
You can get.
Pat moves. Moves.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I chocolate with like strawberry flavor.
Wait, the cake?
I made a cake. I don't cake. But that's the icing. Like, that's not the icing very bad.
Everyone makes this.
Yeah.
Well, at least it looks good.
Yeah, at least I made the cake. That's a good thing.
Yeah. At least that's a nice, very nice cake.
I'm into you. No. Okay.
Hey, Sheila.
Boy. Whoa, that was close. You damn moose.
If you have
Okay. Ah. And then I'm at 5. There we go. Egg and meat. Heal first.
Thanks.
Alright, there we go.
What?
I was. Oh boy, I missed the classics. Fine, mate.
Okay.
Cause I just burned.
Hmm.
Okay. Trains. Down. Oh boy, I missed this one.
this
Hey, Spyro. There are rhinocs everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Here we go! Yahoo! 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 Yahoo!
Ew, Kermit, what the hell?
Yeah.
Kermit will eat fire like a piece of shit. Ew.
The heck did he eat?
What did he eat? Beans? Oh, you're blushing.
Happy.
You blush happy. Oh yeah, there was some. Oh yeah. That's why.
You wanna know what happened to Mustafa's channel? He
Yeah, I
got
know
hacked,
that.
but he got it back.
I know it.
Yeah. Somebody hacked Mustafa's account.
Oh,
Both of them, the gaming and the game one and the gaming one.
Hey, what the?
Well, good thing he got him back. He probably changed the password and the email. His email. That's what he said. He changed his password. That's good. Mustafa changed his password.
$57 something.
There you go! Nice name.
Go! Wood style!
Want your business?
A shadow cloak.
Acrobat, yeah!
Ori.
The Akatsuki.
That's them, huh?
So don't look directly into his eyes.
We, the Akatsuki, cannot overlook that, so we'll stop you.
Do you guys really want to tangle with us?
Leave that one to me. I'll handle him.
Dance and joint collaboration and... Acrobat!
Itachi! If you know where Sasuke is, then tell me!
What do you mean you're done?
I'm leaving, and so is Nagato.
Hey! Come back here!
I guess you're right.
What are you doing causing trouble in the hidden waterfall?
They're comrades, fool.
Comrades? Of mine?
But I will get you next time!
You're fool of the hidden waterfall, right? Yo, give me a fist bump. Hold on, what's the matter?
You seem kind of shady, mister.
Come on. Yo, just give me a fist bump.
No way!
Just hold your fist out and give him a bump, okay?
Just wait. You got a duty to fulfill.
Really, friends?
That's right. You do not have to be alone.
Wow! Looks like Fu softened up Dagara.
Oh, and her fortress, yeah.
What?
Huh?
Tell your Jinchuriki we are not enemies.
The goatee and shades make it look suspicious.
Chillax. There's no need to critique my physique. Scale powder.
Interfere and there will be no mercy.
Ah! Sasuke!
You're the one who's been kidnapping the children?
What if I...
My, my. A gathering of Jinchuriki. I wonder what you're planning. Sasuke, shall we destroy them together?
Orochimaru, I'm done here.
You're behind the kidnappings.
Summoning Jutsu!
Shikaku!
Hail the beast, Lariat!
Take this!
But he looks worn out.
Lord Orochimaru!
I'll get you next time.
All right, next. We'll join Yugito and the others. Any clues?
There's a rumor that supposedly...
Yeah, unless every Jinchuriki is there together, we can't beat Tente.
I say we split up and search for Yagura.
I agree. Whether we find him or not, make sure you're at Rapu Castle in 7 days. Let's go, Yugito!
Well, then I'll check around in Sage mode. And they're here looking for me.
To them, we're just dangerous tailed beasts' vessels.
Yo, give me a fist bump.
I refuse. Jinchuriki have no friends. Sometimes people from our own village hunt us.
We really need your power.
Be gone.
Please come with us. This is your destiny. We're all Jinchuriki just like you are. Now give me a fist bump.
It's almost the night of the full moon.
What should we do, Auntie Yugito?
What was that?
Oh, I mean...
Go!
Water style! Bubble jutsu!
Lava style! Scorching rock!
The ghetto statue?
They're gonna attack us with that huge thing?
It's not at full strength. Damn it. I'm not strong enough to stop it now.
All right, now charge!
Wait, that's...
Stay calm, my friends.
Yeah! All 9 of us are together! Now, you Jinchuriki this! We are the Jinchuriki, and we stand against you!
Don't think that you've won! Next time, I swear you're going down!
Today's a huge win for us!
Alright, so we need to talk. So with the Boruto time skip inching its way closer and closer every day, that kind of brings us to some interesting questions, such as exactly who's going to train Boruto after the time skip, as well as what jutsus he's actually going to learn. But first, if you like more videos like this, don't forget to comment, subscribe. Now let's jump straight into it. Now the biggest influence that we know that Boruto already has is Sasuke. Ever since he's met Sasuke, he was really into him. Now we know that Boruto aspires to be more like Sasuke than his own father by the fact that, you know, he's being trained by Sasuke and doesn't really seem to have the same aspirations as his father, you know, such as becoming Hokage. We also know that after the time skip, Boruto's going to have the Sasuke cloak and the katana, along with the headband with the slice through it, symbolizing that he's kind of taking a similar approach, you know, a similar role to that of Sasuke. Now, whether or not he's going to become evil or not is a whole different video, but the idea is that his style kind of seems to be similar to Sasuke's. Now, I think he might incorporate some lightning cloaks as part of his fighting style, and I think this will primarily be learned from Sasuke himself. Now, we do know a lot of Sasuke's abilities are actually inaccessible to Boruto due to the fact that a lot of them revolve around his dojutsu, such as the Susanoo and Materasu flame control, you know, the other Sharingan abilities, on top of all the Rinnegan abilities, the teleportation, all the abilities of the passive pain, even though he doesn't have the Rinnegan anymore. But lightning style is something that they both definitely share in common and can be implemented into Boruto's fighting style, kind of as an homage to his sensei. Now, I also think that Kakashi would be an interesting case here because I do feel like he may have a part in Boruto's growth for a couple of reasons. First of all, looking back into the Shippuden franchise, there's one particular moment of Kakashi that kind of sticks out, which was when he was helping Naruto train, right? Kakashi actually tells Naruto that he failed adding lightning nature to his Rasengan, and this is kind of what led Naruto to get the idea to add his elemental ability of wind to his Rasengan to create the Rasen Shuriken. Kakashi also states that it takes an incredible amount of skill to combine, you know, elemental and spatial recomposition. Neither him or the fourth Hokage were able to do it. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it'd be really cool to see Boruto use a combination of the Rasengan and the Chidori together by utilizing lightning style. Now, this has already been implemented to a certain extent, as it's already been pointed out that the Vanishing Rasengan is a result of adding the lightning energy to the Rasengan, but I don't really think he ultimately learned this jutsu, and I think it would show for some serious character development, right? And not even gonna lie, I want Konohamaru to teach Boruto something, but to be honest, you know, he's blatantly overshadowed by literally everyone else on this list. But I do think he would probably contribute as far as, you know, sparring, more simplistic type things. Something I see happening around the time of the time skip would be Boruto actually defeating Konohamaru in hand-to-hand combat, which would definitely confirm definite growth, and I think would be very interesting introduction to the time skip. You know, kind of like how during the Shippuden time skip, Naruto redid the bell test with Kakashi and was actually able to pass. The next person I think would play a crucial part in Boruto's training is none other than Naruto himself. You probably saw this coming. I mean, we do see time and time again Naruto's very invested to see how Boruto performs, and I don't really think he'll play the biggest role in training Boruto, as I think he's going to kind of lean a little bit more towards training Sarada, but he may help Boruto in a couple of areas, such as perhaps increasing his number of overall shadow clones, and, you know, maybe as a consultant when learning to advance the Rasengan further. After all, Boruto is an Uzumaki and should have relatively large chakra reserves, but I don't think he'll ever actually be able to catch up to Naruto in the sense of shadow clones. Now, the last person I think would probably play a crucial role in training Boruto is Kashin Koji. Now, this one's a little bit more out there, but I do think it would be super interesting to see, and it's actually the person who I'm looking forward to most on this list. Now, I feel like reestablishing a relationship with Boruto might bring some nostalgia among fans to back when Naruto was training under Jiraiya. I do think Kashin Koji would be more of a tough love type character, but he's an exact clone of Jiraiya and may take an interest in Boruto after all. But if Boruto were to train under Kashin Koji, I don't think it would be towards the beginning of the time skip. I do think it would be more like in Shippuden, where halfway he begins to learn more abilities, like when Naruto learns Sage Mode. Now, I do think this would be more like Shippuden, where it occurs a little later, and the reason why I say that is because he may be able to teach Boruto Sage Mode, since he himself has perfected it, and most of his abilities, like Jiraiya, are revolved around the Toad abilities. This is a significant buff, so I do believe that it would probably happen. It would make more sense to come later on, a little bit after the time skip has already occurred, so we can firmly establish what his new base power is before stacking Sage Mode on top of that. Now, again, this is not all written in stone, but there's a good chance some of these may occur, and there's a lot of stuff to imply that a lot of these may come out to be the way that we think they will. But anyways, if you guys like more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Well, in a great relief for Victorians, elective surgeries return to the state's hospitals tomorrow, with restrictions around a swathe of procedures easing for the first time since lockdown.
Anaesthetist and President of the Australian Medical Association Victoria, Dr. Roderick McRae, joins us now from Melbourne. Good morning to you, Doctor. This is obviously great news for people who've been waiting for months for their procedures, but not everyone's going to get in straight away, are they?
Wow, that's exactly right. And in some ways, experiencing this euphoria like we've seen, it's important everybody understands.
I was making something. I just got back from the kitchen.
90% of vaccinated. That means 670,000 Victorians are not vaccinated, and most of them are under 12 years of age. So being younger and generally fitter with more personal reserve, they didn't have the issues related to look, it's an important part of the residential aged care facility, including visitors. Everything just needs to be advertised, and on a likelihood of illness, hospitalisation, mutation coming somewhere in the deep dark jungle of Congo, highlands of Papua New Guinea, and that could become our next concern.
So do you think then that Australia should be doing more to help our neighbours?
Look, it's a very reasonable thing that we ought to. So I certainly hope that our Federal Health Minister has actually put in the order for the vaccines for the 5 to 12 year age group, and certainly seek that reassurance that that's occurred, that the local community are ready to vaccinate those primary school children who are going to be zipping around, and certainly by the first term next year. It'd be lovely if we could establish it this year. And yes, of course, we should be doing what we can to assist.